There's a lot of speculation about the Bihar elections, the possibility that the BJP might not win. Are you worried about what sort of reaction we'll see in the market if that happens?
I think reactions have already happened because the prospect for the BJP's win in the unofficial market had been continuously falling. And, the odds have been falling, and hence market has been very nervous in last almost 2 weeks. Actually, last month, last fortnight has been one of the best markets for equity markets all over the world, whereas we had one of the very low performance in the market. So already market has discounted. I think on Monday event risk will be behind, whether BJP wins or loses. I mean, of course, if it is a complete Delhi kind of affair, maybe we'll have some more, what do you call, tear shed in the market for some time. But I think market will find its natural course starting Tuesday.
Do you foresee that sort of an outcome, so delaying reforms in the future?
I don't think so, because Delhi is not going to function, is not going to be privy to the whatever happens in Bihar. Of course, if they get reaffirmation of their whatever their stance is about development of various policies they are following, it would have been a shot in the arm for sure. But if by chance there is a setback, clearly they will have to rethink some of the things. But broadly, I think reform agenda is going to be on. That's what my thought is.
Well, 80% of the earnings is nearly done now. Do you foresee a delay in the revival that we were hoping for? Is it still hazy? How are you looking at these corporate earnings at this point?
Yeah, so as expected, I mean, this is absolutely in line in the sense that all the commodity companies are getting busted, and so the users of the commodities, they are doing well. And we are seeing some bit of, kind of consumer confidence in automotive companies and things like that. So it might be very early, but we are at the bottom right now, and I don't see dramatic revival for at least next 2 more quarters for the corporate earnings, because this commodity play, which is depressing the earnings, will remain for next 2 quarters more, and then the base effect will come, and maybe 16-17 could be a bumper year in terms of corporate earnings growth.
But we've heard the government just announced the power sector reforms. Going forward, what other sectors do you think are going to benefit from reforms? Where do you think the focus will be?
Yeah, good thing is that every ministry is coming about their own policies, say whether it is a telecom policy, aviation policy, now power sector policy. So once the policies are clear, the rules of the game is clear, and they actually implement only that and don't change it, every 6 months or every 3 months, I think entrepreneurs will find it very, very easy to understand the rules and go about making money, and putting up their projects. So I think government's effort should, of course, the best thing is to go for ease of doing business. I mean, as much as they can make it easy. But I think while doing that, they must also see that ease of disrupting business should not be too high. I mean, I think we have seen some high-profile disruption in recent times. That should be avoided, because and whenever there is a disruption, I think government must come with a heavy hand and restore the business as quickly as possible, because that will give a further affirmation that this government actually means ease of doing business.
Well, of all the sectors that you're looking at right now, where do you see the greatest potential for growth in the future?
See, potential in India is for every single sector, whether you call it infrastructure, whether it is power, whether it is consumption, whether it is, I mean, we consume nothing, at $1,500 per capita, that's the income. Your consumption is just about $1,000.
Sure.
When you save also very high. So clearly, I mean, global average is about $10,000. So we can do 10x of everything, whether it is housing, whether it is roads, whether it is ports. I mean, you name it. I mean, consumption has not even started in a meaningful way.
Well, also the road shows that you've been doing, when you've been traveling, what sort of interest are you seeing from the foreign investor community towards India, and where is that interest focused right now in terms of sectors or areas within our market?
See, one of the things is that globally, I mean, now it's a global village, I mean, of investing, all these FIs. So, of course, developed markets are doing well, America is doing well, Europe is also recovering. But actual challenges in the emerging markets, and in emerging market space, India is clearly standing out today. I mean, whether it is Brazil, whether it is South Africa, Russia, they're all in shambles. I mean, they have their own problems because their dependence on commodities were very high. India is the only country, fortunately, which is a net huge user of commodity, particularly oil. So when these things have collapsed and we have a new government, I think we are well poised to do well in next decade. That's what it's thinking. So India has a very favorable spot, and as the growth picks up, I'm sure foreigners will come in droves and we'll see again this $20-25 billion per annum investment into India will come back. So it looks to be a positive outlook.
Across all of your businesses in India right now, are you seeing more retail money coming into the equity market, directly and indirectly?
Yeah, so for last 15 months, starting from Jan 2014, just on the eve of new government coming in, I think the election itself was very exciting, and then actually at that point of time it was a very small inflow, and then it kept on gaining momentum, and this year 2015 first half was very good. So and still it is continuing. As we talk, it's still inflow is positive. It's not as strong as what it was in August, September, but still it is pretty good.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.